Title: Shadows of the Plague. In a time long ago, a great shadow fell upon the land, a shadow known as the plague. It began as a whisper, a distant rumor of a mysterious illness that was sweeping through distant lands. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the whispers grew louder, and the plague became an ominous reality that struck fear into the hearts of all. The plague manifested itself as a relentless and merciless disease, spreading swiftly from person to person. No one was spared, rich or poor, young or old. The plague showed no mercy. Its symptoms were gruesome and terrifying: fever, chills, and agonizing pain that ravaged the body. Dark, swollen buboes appeared on the skin, a grim sign of the plague's relentless grip. The towns and villages were gripped by panic and despair. People desperately sought refuge from the plague, isolating themselves within their homes, hoping to escape its ruthless grasp. But the plague knew no boundaries, infiltrating even the most fortified walls and the noblest households. The streets, once bustling with life, now lay deserted and haunted. Fear gripped the hearts of the people as they witnessed the plague's relentless march, claiming lives and leaving devastation in its wake. The air was heavy with the stench of death and decay, a constant reminder of the plague's omnipresence. Amidst the darkness, acts of bravery and compassion emerged. Healers, scholars, and ordinary individuals dedicated their lives to combating the plague, risking their own well-being to care for the afflicted. They tirelessly tended to the sick, offering comfort and solace in the face of unimaginable suffering. In the face of despair, communities united, forming makeshift hospitals and quarantine zones. They implemented strict measures in an attempt to contain the plague spread: quarantines, travel restrictions, and the burning of contaminated belongings. But despite their efforts, the plague seemed unstoppable, its reach extending far and wide. As days turned into months, hope flickered like a dying ember. The weight of loss became unbearable, with families torn apart and loved ones lost to the merciless grasp of the plague. Prayers rose from every corner, seeking solace and deliverance from the plague's relentless grip. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of light emerged. Scholars and healers dedicated themselves to understanding the nature of the plague, tirelessly seeking answers. Their tireless efforts bore fruit as they discovered the power of hygiene and sanitation in combating the spread of the disease. Through their knowledge, they advocated for cleanliness, proper waste disposal, and personal hygiene, a revolutionary concept in those times. Their teachings slowly permeated society, leading to a gradual decline in the plague's ferocity. The light of hope began to flicker, rekindling the collective spirit of survival. Years passed, and as the plague waned, communities slowly emerged from the shadow it had cast. The scars left by the plague were deep and everlasting, forever etched in the collective memory of humanity. But the resilience of the human spirit prevailed, and life started to regain its rhythm. The plague had changed the world forever. It had exposed the fragility of human existence and the interconnectedness of all people. It had taught hard lessons about the importance of compassion, unity, and the pursuit of knowledge. The shadows of the plague would forever serve as a reminder of the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. And so, as the generations passed, the tale of the plague was told and retold, a haunting reminder of the power of disease and the indomitable spirit of humankind. The lessons learned from that dark chapter would forever shape the path of humanity, ensuring that the shadows of the plague would never be forgotten.